Excuse me, are you on EBT?
You're in private property. Shut the phone off.
What happens here makes Minnesota look tiny.
Like, the poorer you are, the more you'll get.
Welcome to Lakewood, New Jersey, the most populated Jewish community in America. 140,000 people, 90% are Orthodox Jews. Population quadrupled since the early 2000s. Families average 6 kids, 50% on Medicaid, and 30% live in poverty. The town is drowning in debt, and locals are furious, claiming the Orthodox population is abusing the welfare system. I drove 4 hours to investigate. It wasn't long till I was physically removed from the second largest yeshiva in the world, and my footage even hit the local news. But I didn't stop there. I applied for welfare benefits to test the system, and I tracked down a local resident who exposed the truth everyone's been avoiding. Stick around to the end. This is Lakewood, and here's what I found.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am officially arriving in Lakewood, New Jersey, the most Jewish community in America. This population has also tripled, not even doubled, since the early 2000s.
Right off the bat, you see a bunch of Jewish men walking around, which is very common in their culture.
I'm gonna go to the yeshiva right now. This is like the biggest yeshiva in America and the second biggest in the world. This is where they go to study to become rabbis.
Just like Curious Joel, the driving here is terrible. Look at this intersection, nobody stopped, and I've noticed that every guy has a flip phone. I am now approaching the yeshiva. Right off the bat, this guy knew I was recording, and this guy even waved at me. Welcome to Israel Henry Barron Hall.
I don't even know if they're gonna let me in, or maybe I'll ask some people if they are open to answering any questions.
This man realized that I was a goy and avoided any contact, but this woman was not breaking eye contact. It was a little awkward. Another Jewish man on a flip phone, and walking up, I was really nervous. I don't know what to expect. I don't even know if I'm allowed to be here, but here's how it went. Right off the bat, awkward stares and uncomfortable feelings, so I walked into the first room I saw. I'm not sure what you call this room or what they're doing. I think they just come here to study and pray. It wasn't long until a student approached me and I started asking him questions.
Yeah, no, I'm not. No. Yeah. So you guys come here like every day and just like pray and stuff?
We pray, we study, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So do you guys like work too, or is it just?
There are those that work, and then
Nice. What type of like?
a lot of support each other.
Exactly. Yeah. I hear the driving's bad too. You guys like getting a lot of accidents here and stuff.
Yeah, that's what they tell whatever you hear on the news.
So what about like?
There's a lot more than just what they say on the news.
No, 100%. That's why I'm coming to check it out. What is like your main like business that you guys work around here?
This is where we study, actually.
You guys study?
Yeah.
So you guys study like all day, every day, like Monday through Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. And then how do you guys like support your family? Because I know you guys have like a lot of kids too, right?
So a lot of times after a few years, people go to work.
People go to work after a
Yeah.
few years. So do you
Every job, all over.
guys like have like 5+ kids, like
Yeah.
10 kids, and then how do you support those kids usually if you're gonna be praying all
So a
day?
lot of times I'm like a father-in-law would support. They want their kids to
Father-in-law
spend
will support?
time, Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you.
We learn a Torah, which helps the person build ourselves.
What was that?
We build ourselves.
You build yourself.
Try to work on ourselves.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha, cool. I was gonna ask you too, like, what do you think about like some like the zoning laws that are like in
I'm
Lakewood
not
that
involved in
people?
politics.
Because I know like the influence from the community pushes into the zoning laws, and
Yeah.
the locals aren't so happy about it. So
I don't know.
you know,
I'm
nothing.
not.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't follow
Yeah.
the news. I'm not involved in that.
No, gotcha. Do you have any like recommendations, places to go check out here? Maybe you could go see like for me myself my first time.
I study here, I go home.
Yeah.
We just enjoy life.
Really?
Yeah.
Anything else around here that I should check out? Maybe like
No, go to DC.
DC.
Yeah.
That's
a
where
lot
I'm
of
from.
politics there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
All right, cool,
See
man.
ya.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Didn't really get the answers I was looking for, or maybe I didn't ask the questions correctly. I was a little nervous being my first time. This is the Holy Torah they study all day.
How's it going? You speak English? Huh?
What are you interviewing for?
Just like journalism, like checking out the town of Lakewood. It's my first time.
Didn't really want to talk to me, but it's alright. I continued down the hallway, exploring the building.
Yes, I was actually looking at the restroom.
The restroom, okay, so
Yeah.
I'm sure the restroom.
I'm telling you, bro, they all looking at me like I'm crazy. But I actually did need to use the bathroom.
This is Yeshiva, right?
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. It looks like it was closed. Okay.
Yeah. That's me, alright?
Oh, perfect. Thank you very much.
Took a quick leak and I went back to exploring. Another prayer room. Looks like they have these all over the building where they come to pray all day, every day.
Yeah, this is all they do, they said. So I'm gonna head to the next room and I'll show you guys around. Maybe I can get another interview. Guess somebody else filmed me. And said they walked away. But interview? Can I interview you? Can I ask you some questions about the community? Are you sure?
I'm busy.
Where are you from? Were you born here?
Gotta run.
Where are you gonna run to?
Go eat.
Can I eat with you? I'm hungry. Am I allowed to eat upstairs? Can I eat upstairs? Am I allowed to eat?
Man, I'm not getting no answers in this building. Maybe it's because I'm recording.
Don't worry. All right, I'm not trying to disturb too much, guys. Maybe I should go check it out. I mean, there's food up there, right? So I'm hungry. I'm just gonna check out there's some food.
It was at this moment when I saw the craziest thing. Hundreds of Jewish students eating in the cafeteria. And it's also when I got kicked out.
Wow, it smells delicious. Wow. Holy crap. This looks delicious. Yes, sir. I'm just documenting the local community.
Did you get authorization from the school?
They said that, oh, really? Oh, sorry. They said I could come in as a guest.
Who said it?
Somebody outside, one of the guys.
You have any ID on you?
No, I don't. All right, I'll get off the property though. I can't get food though?
I'm sorry?
I can't get food?
For what?
They said I could eat.
Who said that?
One of the guys.
You're in private property. Shut the phone off.
All right, sorry about that.
Private property.
Yes. Thank you very much. All right, guys, that was my first and last time coming here. They just said that I'm not allowed to come back. I kind of expected something like that to happen, but it's all right. Let's go explore the town, see what else this place has to offer.
Listen, you gotta go. You're still on private property. Okay? You wanna play games?
I didn't realize. I thought you meant outside the building.
No.
All right, sorry.
Private property. You wanna sit on the sidewalk? You can sit on the sidewalk.
I'm leaving right now, don't worry. All right, they're actually kicking me off the total part of the property. Don't worry, I'm not causing no harm. I'm a peaceful man, just documenting what you guys told me to come look at, so I'm here.
Well, you can sit on the sidewalk.
So everyone in there is Jewish. I was the only one that was not. Yeah, they knew right off the bat because I had my phone out. I honestly don't really like filming people, putting the cameras in people's faces. It's kind of uncomfortable, right? I understand. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the next spot. This is the yeshiva I just got kicked out of. So supposedly these school buses right here are funded with the taxpayers' money, but actual people who live here who are not Jewish, the public schools are in debt because
These school buses are primarily used for private schooling, which happens to be all Jewish. Even most of the buildings have Hebrew letters on them and are registered as religious facilities for tax exemptions. This town is also known for having terrible drivers. This school bus stopped in the middle of an intersection on a green light to let out children.
I gotta stop by for gas, and I just realized in New Jersey, they fill your tank up for you. 40 for 89?
40 is
Yes, sir. I will say, this guy looks like he runs the auto business here. I wouldn't say they all don't work. I'm actually my first time in Lakewood. I have a question. I was asking the locals, do you think that like the Jewish community, do they work at all?
No,
They don't work?
no, 1 month.
Huh?
1 month only.
They only work for 1 month out of the year.
I am Clifton,
What does that mean?
New Jersey.
I'm not gonna lie, I had no clue what that guy was saying. If somebody knows, let me know. I think he was trying to mention like a town or city close by. What I found suspicious is that if you look at this billboard, it looks like it's advertising a new development in Israel. Also, this food market keeps popping up, so I'm gonna check it out. But first,
I'm at the resource center. I'm gonna see if I can sign up for EBT or get information. Hello, sir. How's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Inquiring about the resource program you guys have, like services like welfare for like new people.
Yeah. So you're a resident?
Yeah.
Good. So you have ID with you?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. I don't need it from me. I'm gonna let you go up to the 3rd floor.
there were 2 police officers, one at the main entrance and then another one when you get off the elevator.
Hello, just here for the welfare program information.
Right in there.
Alright.
If you have an idea, they're probably gonna ask for it.
Alright. I was gonna inquire about the information you guys have to sign up for like welfare programs.
Ticket of food stamps?
Or like for housing.
Okay, you have an ID? You can put your name and,
Okay.
your date of birth.
Okay. What do you guys offer here?
Food stamps.
That's it? Okay, yeah, I'll take a.
Medicaid.
And what? Medicaid?
Medicaid.
Yeah, that too, yeah. I need that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, how long does it take? Do you know?
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm here about 20 minutes.
20 minutes? What are you applying for?
Snap.
Snap. Is it easy to get?
What, to be eligible, you mean?
Yeah.
Depends how much your income is and the size of your family.
Because I have like 2 kids right now. And
So family of 4.
family of 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like your first time applying or you already have it?
No, I did apply before we had a baby, then we were ineligible because we were ready to, our income was too high, and now I have babies, so.
Oh, true. So, wait, so when you have more kids, you get more benefits?
Well, you could make more income and still be eligible.
Okay.
And then also you could go, I mean, whatever. First you need to be under a certain bracket. to be
Yeah,
eligible.
that makes
And
sense.
then after that, depending on how much within the bracket is what you're gonna get.
How much?
Like
oh,
the poorer you are, the more you'll get.
the less?
You gotta make less than a certain amount.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, if you're just under, you'll make, I don't know, let's say 100. If you're under, you'll make. I'm just throwing numbers.
Yeah, I got you, yeah.
Jersey Q is relatively easy. Like that, you can make more to.
Are you also working right now?
What?
Do you work too?
I'm on it for that. I'm on it right now.
Oh, you're already working?
What do you mean?
Like, do you like have a business too? Cause
Oh, am I working? No, I'm a student.
Oh, you're a student. Oh, true. Okay.
Well, my wife is working, so
Your wife works?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Where does she work?
she works in school.
Oh, nice. I need to send my kid to the school too, man. Public schools are bad here. I heard. You go to the big Yeshiva over there. So you go there like Monday through Friday.
Sunday through Friday.
Sunday through Friday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really nice.
No day off?
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Oh yeah, you guys. Yeah. Saturday.
Sure.
You able to use some of like this stuff for like maybe new phones and stuff?
What did I do?
I gotta get my kids a phone too. Do you think they would sponsor that? Like, cause I see like the flip phones a lot. Is that common?
I don't know. I mean, what in this?
Like
We
some of the
using
programs
the
that cover it?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I never heard of that. Maybe. I don't know.
All right, y'all. So I just got my family care application for health coverage and help paying costs. Thank you.
All right, take care. They got you hooked up?
Yes, sir. That's all I
Very
need.
good.
They were like, Sam? Because I put my name under Sam. They were like, Sam? I was like, what? And then they looked at me. He was like, you're Sam, right? I'm like, oh shit, yeah. I'm Sam because I gave him a different name. But your boy got the health care coverage and help paying costs. All right, let's go to FoodX. It's right here. I'm at FoodX. I'm gonna go see if they accept EBT because that's all I have. Excuse me, are you on EBT? No. Excuse me, do y'all accept EBT here? EBT? Did you say that like most people who use it are Jewish people?
Yeah,
Pretty much all of them?
almost.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
There you have it. You can get approved for EBT pretty easy and everyone uses it.
This is the first Lakewood police I've seen. Supposedly they're also corrupt, they accept tax dollars, and they work overtime for the Jewish community.
I will now be meeting with a local resident who grew up in Lakewood his entire life. We will be meeting in the neighborhood of Manchester, where there's an ongoing dispute on whether or not the Jewish community can build a religious facility in a residential neighborhood. However, on my way, I've noticed a bunch of brand new buildings with Hebrew letters on them, and he just arrived. Mr. Michael, how are you? Nice to meet you. Santiago.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, he's grown up in brick his entire life, and it looks like this residential building is under construction because the whole problem right now is that this is trying to be zoned as commercial for a mitzvah, right?
It's not as simple as that.
Oh, okay.
Right, because they claim it's not commercial. They got the original permit to do a personal mikveh. Once they got the permit for that, they just started building the overall mikveh. As you can see, they are building it as we speak. And then what's going on is the 29th of this month is the final hearing for this to be allowed to be built in Manchester. They're working on it right now. They're claiming they're working on it under the permits that they already had, but that was for a personal mikveh. This was to put, there's going to be a big parking lot over on the side. They're claiming it's not a commercial use, but it's a commercial service for women under the guise of a 501c3 religious institution. What happens around here is if the town says no, they sue. And because of the laws, they usually get approved. You can't put anything else up here. You can't put a car service up, not a hair and nail salon for women where you're going to need a parking lot. There's no other service that's allowed to be here.
And the locals are fighting against it.
Oh yeah, on the 29th is the final one. So they had 4 different hearings on it already. This is a big issue because this is what happens. The town over Lakewood that you saw today started off as something like this, a neighborhood. One of these gets popped up, and what happens is it pushes everybody else around them out because it feels like one group is getting special privilege, and they take over street after street after street. Before you know it, it's going to be majority one religion.
How can we stop this? You've had 4 hearings and there's no progress being made. Why do you think that's happening?
There's powerful groups that own both sides of politicians. This isn't a Democrat or Republican issue. This is an issue that's my area. Bringing light to this type of stuff and getting people motivated to actually get involved in their local communities, that's how you stop stuff like this. But it's first is exposure, bro.
And what I just saw on that van looks like they're installing security systems or something.
The security system that they're petitioning the town as we speak to be put in. Even the Glow 1209, the address is glowing. They testified to that. Why are you building something before it has approval? You know it's going to be approved. That's part of the issue. Before I made a video of this place, nobody even Manchester knew that this was taking place. This is only going to service one group of people.
Wow.
You have to be Jewish to use this facility. You're going to have one there. You go across a couple blocks, you're going to have another one over there. There's going to be 10 of these in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Easy, minimal.
And we're outside of Lakewood. We're about 20, 30 minutes, and they're moving out into these communities. And I hear they're trying to offer, cash prices to bid over just to move in their people because it's getting overpopulated there, right?
And then once that community buys a house, it'll never be sold to anybody else but anybody in that community. Lakewood's 90% one religion.
Yeah.
The whole town. The entire town. It never used to be that way. It was very diverse.
And how long have you been here?
46 years. We're fighting against this for years now. I'm glad people like you are starting to take notice of it. Because let me tell you, Lakewood and this area, what happens here makes Minnesota look tiny. The fraud, call it fraud. I call it organized crime. Straight up organized crime. The thing's being built before we have an approval. There's nobody else that can operate like this. And what happens is anybody that fights back against this, they're immediately called an anti-Semite. People like me don't give a shit. This isn't about hate. This is about everybody operating the same exact way. I would not be able to build first and then ask permission later. Yeah. And that's what's happening. Any town that's touching Lakewood is trying to stop Lakewood from expanding into them.
And also, I hear that their marriage isn't considered a legal binding contract in the state and the law because of their religion.
There's piles of shit in every group.
Yeah.
And then there's the good people in every group. So there's people that do everything right. They get their marriage through the rabbi and then they register with the state of New Jersey. Okay. It's not recognized in New Jersey unless it's that. If people that want to take advantage of the system, and it's a lot of them, they don't. And it's a well-known fact that it happens.
I also heard that the public schools in Lakewood are in debt. Is it because of the community taking some of the tax and they're putting it to their private schools?
Depending on the number, they say it's anywhere from $170 to $252 million in debt. That's just for their schools. They have another $115 million in Lakewood just for their municipal. Now, how does it hurt the schools? 2 different ways. Number one, the busing. So the kids have to take separate buses, girls, boys, and they run like
really? They can't be on the same bus?
Cannot be on the same bus. It's called a pass-through law from the states. So the busing costs really kill the townships, but it's also the special needs. When you look at the amount of autistic kids that are in specifically the Jewish community, it's like 33%. But there's also a lot of fraud in the system. So when you look at the school for special abilities or something like that, it's called. The guy was arrested on money laundering charges and a whole bunch of other slew of charges. Somehow his lawyer got him off of that, and they're trying to get the money laundering stuff expunged. Apparently the guy's still running the school, right? So it's like, and they get $100,000 per student.
What?
Yes. What you saw in Minnesota, it's like they know special needs gets money.
Yeah.
So if you have a high special needs population, only certain groups get money. But if you look at Lakewood, the regular schools, the teachers in that school will tell you that they have no funding whatsoever. The special needs kids in the private schools, some of them have nowhere else to go, so they have to go to the Jewish schools. It's the only Jewish school that takes non-Jewish students.
Wow, and I've also heard that one of the public schools that closed down because they couldn't, I'm not sure if they couldn't afford it, the Jewish community took it over, and now it's one of their schools.
So that's in Jackson. The Jackson's pass-through budget, their busing budget alone, 7 years ago, went from almost nothing to millions of dollars in 7 years. So we're talking, I think it's like around $20 million is what their busing budget went to. And that's from busing kids from Jackson to the schools in Lakewood. Again, 6 days a week because they run Sundays as well sometimes. It cost the township so much money that they had to consolidate a school. Somehow they have enough money to buy that school. The town didn't. When you look at, Lakewood, it's 25 to 40% poverty. You take 30% poverty and then you take a 90% Jewish population. 30% of them are on some type of welfare assistance. How do they all pay for private schooling? These are real basic questions that nobody asks.
How'd they pay for it then?
Obviously, the welfare programs. There's plenty of welfare programs, but if you can get your kid, labeled special needs in any way, they're getting $100,000 a year paid for by the state of New Jersey. By our tax dollars. And nobody asks questions. We hand out that much money. Nobody wants to talk about it. Everyone's bought off.
Is the police here bought off? I've heard that there was donations given to the police department.
So if you take police officers in Lakewood, New Jersey, making $386,000 a year, one officer pulled down $1 million in 3 years. Are some of them bought off? Yeah, I guarantee it. When you have a group of people that have this much influence, they live segregated, they can act segregated, but they can control everything. Nobody wants to buck them. Nobody wants to say any, nobody wants to talk back. And everyone's afraid about the labels. I'm Italian, right? I'm American. I don't give a shit.
We're American. We need to shine a light on it.
We need serious people, though. I hope this isn't a joke by people on YouTube. When you dig into Lakewood and what's happening in Ocean County, you have these laws that they favor religions, and especially certain religions. I want to reiterate, the final meeting for this property behind me is the 29th of January. So that's in the future, and they're still building. They're already building. We need everybody out there to talk about Lakewood because these people around here, a lot of them are too scared or lose their job. A lot of people can't speak up.
100%, that's so true.
They're going to be forced out, and pretty soon see, there you go.
Oh yeah, looks like they. Michael, thank you so much. He also has a Facebook page where you post.
Yeah, I do. I run the Brick Breakdown, but I'm live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Center Cut Media, but I cover all things Ocean County and especially my area, Brick, on the Brick Breakdown. Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you so much, man.
Great,
I appreciate it.
man.
All the workers just left after our interview. Kind of suspicious. What a better way than to end the video with some kosher food. Let's go try it out. That food was bussin'. Thank you for joining me along this Lakewood journey. It's my first time here, but it won't be my last. I might come back. The locals been reaching out to me, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.